Anthony Joseph Fernandez.
I'm Deputy Gary Bottoms.
What branch of service did you serve?
I served in the United States Navy for 4 years.
I was in the United States Air Force.
How many years did you serve and where were you stationed?
So I answered that one a little bit early, but I served for 4 years. I was stationed in Yokosuka, Japan. And while I was in Japan, I went to a bunch of different places. So some of those places include South Korea, Indonesia, Singapore, let's see where else, the Philippines, Thailand, and then stateside, I've been to Guam, Saipan, I said that one already, and then Hawaii and San Diego. So I've been in quite a few places, yeah.
I served 20 years, just over 20 years, and I was stationed anywhere from California, New Mexico, Texas, Colorado, Utah, South Korea, Italy, Germany. I've been deployed 5 times to Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar, Turkey, and Iraq.
What was your rank?
So for most of the time, my last couple of years, I was an E4, so I was a petty officer, 3rd class. My job was a fire controlman, so I was in charge of any gun on the ship and radar systems that had to do with weapons firing. Just before I got out, I got selected to be an E5, so a petty officer, 2nd class. But instead of putting on the rank, I just went ahead and finished my enlistment and got out of the Navy.
I was a Master Sergeant, or E7.
What does Veterans Day mean to you?
So to me, let's see, it reminds me of all those who have gone before me to serve our country, who have done, the amazing things, the incredible things they've done before even I got in the military. Luckily, I saw no combat whenever I was in the Navy, but I do have friends that unfortunately have had to go to combat zones and serve in them, and so I just appreciate that we have men and women that are willing to go to these places and do those things. And so that's what Veterans Day reminds me of, and of course all my fellow shipmates that I served with on board. I still have them as friends to this day, so we're talking 12, 10 years later now. That's the only reason why I have a Facebook, is so I can message my friends from the military.
Veterans Day means a lot of things to other people, but for me it means it's taking the sacrifices of the people that came before me and allowing us to have the freedoms that we have today.
What words of advice would you offer to anyone interested in becoming a veteran?
So if you're thinking about joining the military, I say go for it. Do it 100%. Just make sure that when you do go, you talking to your recruiter, that you try to get the job that you want. You kind of have an idea of what job you want to do before you go. Talk to a recruiter, and then while you're there, make sure to try and get the job that you really want, because is it going to happen? It may not, probably not, but at least you'll have a better fighting chance of getting to do what you want to do, and it'll make your experience a lot better. And then as well, just to say that the 4 years that I served, it made me who I am today. I would not have the professionalism I have, just the drive that I have today to want to do better, to want to be the best person that I am. I wouldn't have that in me if I would never serve in the United States military.
I would ask them to find their dreams, their passions, and if they're interested in joining the military, see what branch offers those things that'll help you get to where you want to be in life. So when your time is done in the military, you're able to use those skills to find a different job doing the things you love.